Hey folks, in this video we are going to look at another SQL problem from Leetcode, and the name of the problem is customers who never order, and it's rated as easy. Here we have two tables, one is the customers table and the other one is the orders table. The customers table has two columns, one is ID and the second one is name, and as you may have guessed, ID is the primary key column for this table. And in orders we again have the ID column, and we also have the customer ID column. So the ID is the primary key column for this table, and customer ID is a foreign key of the ID from the customers table. So if you don't know about foreign key, I'll link a video down below from where you can learn about foreign key, and you can come back to this question. And each row of this table indicates the ID of a particular order and also the ID of the customer who has ordered it. So we have to write a SQL query to report all the customers who never order anything, and the results can be in any order. And as you may have guessed, since we have to report all the customers values, and customers is essentially the first table in our join over here, we are going to use the left join to essentially print the columns that we need to print, which is the customers over here, only the customers column. We don't need to print the ID, and this would include the customers who have null values in their order ID table. So that's essentially how this query is going to work. So once I start writing the query, you will get to you will understand it better. So I have to select the customer name, only the customer name from customers table. C is capital here, table, and let me just alias this as customers, and the join operation. So I'll arrange this over here. Yeah. C, and the join operation is going to be on the only other table that we have in this database, which is orders table. O, and the join is going to be on the two columns, the ID column from the customers table and the customer ID column from the orders table. It's very simple. And now we have to check which customer hasn't ordered, right? So wherever in the orders table the value of customer ID is null, I'm going to print only the name of those customers. So this is the query, and it's same as a left outer join, but in a couple of questions back you might have remembered that we used a similar method of left outer joins, but we don't have to print all the records and print only the records where the particular customer ID, which is the foreign key to the ID in the customers table from the orders table, is null. So let me submit and we'll check if it's right. Okay, so it's the right answer, but since we have used joins over here, I think that's what is going to decrease the efficiency of our query. So you can see that beats only 7%. So let's head over to solutions tab and check if there's any other way that people have done the query or solve the problem. So here we have a subquery over here which is quite interesting, but let us just check if it's the right answer or not. I mean, it surely is the right answer, but if it's faster and more efficient than the query that we executed. So okay, so it's definitely faster than 50% of the solutions. So it's not always true that subqueries would perform more efficiently or more faster than joins, but If you have a lot of records in the database, then it's more efficient to use joins over subqueries. And yeah, so that's about it for this question. And if you have any queries, you can write it in the comments down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Bye, and have a nice day.